play fake.
That's Liberty.
On the set.
And that is the final play of the quarter, and guys, Liberty has the lead here. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They go back to work in the final period of off-play action on first down. Unleashes one. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Oh, that is a throw that is just going to haunt this quarterback. He had his target wide open, running deep. That should be a touchdown, but the QB overthrew him. That is going to haunt this quarterback tonight.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Let's go.
Rides to back and leaves it. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Flames kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man to the left. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. On the run, fires downfield. Got a man in the middle. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the fourth quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on first down. Better job on second down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammerlock if they can score and bleed the clock. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And the offense trying now to put this thing away. They're going to keep running the football to keep bleeding the clock. They've got the lead here late, now down by the goal line. Just take as many seconds off the clock as you can before snapping this football and keep running.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Off play action. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. So on 4th down, and it's a fake, the fake, and a little shuffle. And they're able to get him down. Boy, you look smart when it works out, but when it goes awry, you are left to second guess yourself. The offense starts this drive in the shadow of its own end zone. From the gun, the running back has it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Pirates moving quickly to the line.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged.
And the sack all the way back at the 5.
This is just so demoralizing. You want to talk about taking a game over. That's what this defense is doing right now. They are just winning in the trenches. They're easily the more athletic and more physical unit up front, dominating this O-line.
Looks it in at the 40. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground.
Returners don't get many shots, right? Like, they only get a few shots a game. They want to maximize it. You're not going to get any shots if you don't secure the football. Got to take care of the football, big fella.
He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll run the option.
The ball carried by the quarterback.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Vasco. Fires downfield. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Flames will line up to punt it away. And they're going to try it again. It's another fake. Blasted as he lets it go. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up. This is the biggest drive of the game, but the offense has to stay cool. No reason to panic. Then again, panicking is never a good idea, is it? And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go.
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Deep into the 4th quarter of this game, down by 6. They'll have to go for it on 4th down. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, East Carolina. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
Number 9.
That is how it's done. In the clutch, in the big time, your offense comes up with the big drive, puts points on the board. Now you tell your kicker, go knock this PAT through, take the lead. Nice execution by this offense.
Big extra point coming. It would give them the lead late. And he knocks it through to put them up by 1, and now the D will try to hang on. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to throw, it's Vasco. Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. He had that one slip to the ground, and if he had held on, that might have been a wrap. Instead, it'll be 3rd down.
3:25.
The play-action fake. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Pulls it in on the right. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Fires on the move. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, you know the defense felt freaked out on that one. You're in the 4th quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football, and they're taking a shot up top. You just hold on tight and hope for the best. At that time, they were able to force an incompletion.
What they would give to help their kicker out with a few yards on 3rd down. From here, it would be a 55-yarder. He's going to take off. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
You know, you wonder sometimes if this quarterback, because of the success he's had earlier in the game, running the ball, just thinks, every time I scramble.
Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. And what a break to get that football back. At this juncture, that would have been catastrophe. And the Pirates will try to run out the clock in this final minute. Looking to throw on 1st down. Now improvising. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yards. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
He's going to lose a yard on both of these offense played as if they were waist deep in mud. Plenty of struggles, and they come up just short in this one.
Definitely a defensive struggle here. So the good news for this team is you like what you saw on that side of the football, guys making plays, but the offense has got to be able to pick it up. You've got to be able to find ways to generate explosive plays and generate points. They couldn't do it.
And it's very frustrating for a defense when you see your offense time and time again not come through. They did their job. Offense next time just has to do a lot better.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome, everyone, and glad to have you with us from Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. Cocky and all of his friends ready to go and amped up for what we have in store. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the James Madison Dukes, taking on a team from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Gamecocks will kick it off to get us underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So the James Madison Dukes offense will have the ball first. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. I'm excited about this new era of football. We're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple of years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
Looking to pass, it's Sluka. Throws for the tight end. On target to the left. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in 3rd and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down.
Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on 3rd down here. to throw. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And the Dukes line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. On his way back from the 20. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. So South Carolina's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Motion from the wideout. To the air, it's Sellers. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. This guy can throw it. Incomplete, and they tried to catch him flat-footed on first down, but the defense was ready.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They just keep firing, moving away from pressure. Got room to work. Did the work himself. All out of space. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
And that's the danger on defense about playing this guy. You've got to keep him in the pocket. If you let him get outside, he can hurt you throwing it, or he can take off and kill you. And that's what he did right there. Moving forward, they have got to do a better job containing this QB.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. It's a fake. The kicker wants to throw it. A couple of guys there to get him on the ground. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They'd love to get something started here, down 6-0. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at second down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on first down.
Just missed on the connection, incomplete. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. They go to the ground. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up fourth down. The Dukes will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in at the 40. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Always a positive to put up early points, and they'll try to add to this 6-0 edge. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. He rifles one deep to the left. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. And the Gamecocks will line it up on 1st and 10. Outside the pocket, lets it go. It's caught. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal.
And because the receiver was able to drive back to the QB on that curl route against man coverage, he was able to create a little bit of separation between him and the defender, and that was a big key in getting that first down.
And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Into the house. Touchdown, South Carolina!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
On to attempt the try. It's a fake, and the holder showing off that arm. They get to him, and boy, did this defense need that. They're set to kick it off, and you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. To the ground with the back. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Yeah, and obviously great play by the offense to keep the drive alive, and also a good find by the quarterback on 3rd down.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. This time they'll go to the running game. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. They'll keep it on the ground, and this one will be stopped for no gain. It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on 3rd down. Fires to the big fella. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Caught in the backfield, it's Alston. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We've reached the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. It's a draw. He is going nowhere, and this defense is manhandling this running game on the last couple of snaps. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Fighting off the defender. They stopped him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. And the Dukes will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Looking for an open area to his left. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. To the air, it's Sellers. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. A penalty on the play, and it looks like offensive pass interference. Now on second down. The give on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Trying to escape and get it himself. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. The Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You can tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Setting up the screen. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Invite that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch, make the run, get the first down.
He'll do it himself. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Looking to throw, it's Sluka. Gets it out quickly. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48.
QBs, when they see these zone coverages, man, some of them panic. Some of them throw it too quickly and can make bad decisions. I like how he waited a little bit, waited for the right window, the right opportunity. There's always going to be holes in zones. I just got to be a little bit patient.
This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Plucks it out of the air.
Slants against man. That wide receiver has to win right now at the line of scrimmage against that DB playing man coverage. Quarterback timing with the wide receiver, put it on the money. Wide receiver's probably still going to get hit too and got to hold on to that thing.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on 3rd down here. Oh, they're after him. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The #1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line race, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap, try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
The Dukes send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw on 1st down. Going to try to get it himself.
And I feel like this defense is starting to pick up on this quarterback's MO. You've seen it, right? Like, time and time again, he is willing to scramble. He wants to carry the football, kind of apprehensive, maybe doesn't want to make a mistake. I'd love to see him maybe hang in that pocket just a little more and maybe make some plays down the field with his arm.
Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Complete in the middle. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
And the Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Slings it downfield. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Just keeps slinging it. On the move, he fires. Catch in the middle, hits Brown. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
Man, this defense, they have got to get better in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, this offense might hang 50 on you by the end of the game.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Wants to go up top on first down. They get to him as he throws. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And it's caught! Touchdown Gamecocks!
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Getting set for the point after. And it's up and no good. So a drive there of 85 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Rides the back on the option, the give. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Might as well stick with him. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Didn't find a single crack to run through on the last 2 plays. Let's see if they go up top on 3rd and 10. Fires to the wideout. Got the big paws on it, but couldn't hang on. Instead, it'll be 4th down. And the Dukes will punt this one away. And the returner will be knocked down. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. To the air, it's Sellers. With the catch, it's Bennett.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Working that left side. Nice pickup, gets it to the 20. They move the sticks, and they can still stop the clock. Looking downfield on 1st down. Lets it fly. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. There's a difference between being physical and pass interference, and that was way over the line. Dialed up the... Oh, now the kicker's going to throw it. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, it is hard to beat Columbia when that town is buzzing as it is today. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys on the corner of George Rogers Boulevard and Bluff Road, Williams-Brice Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. He steps out of bounds after a huge play, but hang on just a second. Defense might get bailed out here by a flag. A huge play like that getting wiped out by a penalty. Is there anything that deflates a crowd quicker than that? The Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Back to pass, it's Sellers. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Caught near the sticks. It's Sanchez. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
When offenses run these slant routes, it's about putting the ball right on the numbers, and defensively, I got to be able to take those angles right away. See where he's at, break on the football. Poor angles there by the defense. The offense took advantage with some nice yards after the catch.
Trying to power it in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It's as if these guys have been allergic to the end zone. They'll try to overcome it on 3rd and goal. Gets the back moving. Now the play fake. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. Dead center perfect. It's our forced to settle for the field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession, they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Complete downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now, Lenoris Sellers was sensational down the stretch last season when the Gamecocks won 6 of 7 games. Sellers threw 18 touchdowns, only 3 picks. What would you like to see from him, David, for the Gamecocks to become a force in the SEC?
It's not running, Reese. Like, we saw the physicality in the big runs, like, throughout the season, especially against Clemson ending the season last year. But to me, it's the passing game.
Got it in stride at the 15. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And the punishment has been extended.
Man, there was something going on that play between the quarterback and receiver. They were looking at each other, and it was almost like they were smiling. The receiver's out to his right. He saw something he liked. He knew he had the post throw, and it was on. Shows you the speed, puts on the afterburners, accurate throw, and it's a touchdown.
Ready to try the point after. It's a fake, and the holder's going to try to throw for it. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. The defense coming up big there. The sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
The Dukes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking downfield, it's Sluka. Quick strike complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And, man, this offense just searching for some way to climb back and get back into this game. They're down by 1,000, and it's not looking good. And you can't even protect your quarterback on third down. Like, everything going the other direction.
And the Dukes will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets it away from his own end zone. And they'll down this ball just a little shy of the 50. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Fires on the move. All kinds of room to throw that one in there.
I think this defense really needs to start thinking about really fencing this quarterback in. You cannot let him go east or west because he will extend the play with his legs and his speed and then hurt you throwing the football.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow. They don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill. Go get the running back. Get a tackle for a loss.
It's 4th and 15, but the offense will stay on the field. The option look. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
That's such a terrible feeling, too, if you're the quarterback, because on 4th down, they're calling for you on a designed run. They're putting all their hopes on you to somehow go out and get that first, and he knew it. There was just nowhere to go. It's got to be a terrible feeling when you know the defense is won, especially on 4th down, and you're going to be coming off the field.
Dropping back, it's Sluka. Pulls it in, it's Sanchez. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Got his man. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
The Dukes will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, to give, looking for room. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Kyle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got an open man. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, James Madison.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Used the play fake, now to throw. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Firing deep. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Lobs it off the back foot. Makes the grab down the left side. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
And offenses practice the situation. This is 4-minute offense. You've got the lead late in the game. You're trying to bleed the clock and just get first downs. They do that, they stay in bounds, and the clock keeps ticking.
Trying play action. A strike downfield. He's loose on the left. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, South Carolina.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
They'll line up to go for 2. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
Will take over. First and 10.
Wants to throw. It's Sluka. Rushes on him. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the first down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback, rally to the football, gang tackle, and you're going to win this game.
And the Dukes want to pick up the tempo.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they...
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long second down. Back to pass. Got his man downfield. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. The Dukes have it with a 1st and 10.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. And the Dukes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. To the air, it's Sluka. Out of the backfield, he's open. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. They'll run play action. He's going to run it. They make the stop just across the 30 at the 31. It's 4th down. And the Gamecocks will... How about this? A fake. And the pass is incomplete, and the fake punt is a wash. They managed to get the throw off, but couldn't get the completion. You always wonder, why not just leave the offense out there and run a pass play? Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments.
Ready, set. 42, Spider.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. It's a fumble. And the ball is going to land out of bounds. They'll maintain possession and pick up a few yards in the process. Or will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. To throw, it's Sluka. fires to the middle. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
That's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Off the play fake on first down. He's going to fire into the gut of the defense.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positives today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but this
gets away from one, finds some space. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
And that's a big reason why this offense is so dangerous. If they get the lead, because of this guy's scrambling ability, they can just close the door, put that foot on your throat, and not take it off. Nobody was open that time. It looked like he was going to get sacked, and he just very nonchalantly was able to buy himself some time, gets outside, uses his speed, picks up the first down. The offense stays on the field. They've already got the lead, and now they're just bleeding this clock away.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing on the run. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. The Gamecocks decide to punt it away. That last fake didn't work. They might stick with punting it this time. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He'll pull it on the read. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Dukes want to crank the tempo. Scanning the field, it's Sluka. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. And the Dukes with the 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Kyle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. Backed up now. Here's second and long. They'll try to pop the draw. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds space on the right. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Looking to throw on first down. And that pass will be incomplete, and time has run out on this game. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job by this team being ready, getting the W.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us 4 days.